Outspoken rookie MP will get his first look in the starting lineup tonight. His coaches have raved about his work ethic and basketball IQ, and they're excited to see just exactly what he does in this role starting tonight.
Let's go.
Look out there, MP.
Did you send out tomorrow's itinerary? I was just about
to... There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Washington where they'll take on the Wizards. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner is in the front court alongside MyCareer. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Wagner in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for Philadelphia, George is out there with the monster. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Maxey in at the point guard. And Greg, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
Now, here's Bain. Shot clock at 5. The 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Pass to MP. The three-pointer is right on target. You know, one thing about MP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul team.
To get experience like that, playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the league with. MP is very prepared for the pressure that will come at him in the NBA because of it.
Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You're right. Seems his moment has arrived. Thank you for the report. Crimes with the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Suggs. He had 15 points last outing.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, Joel Embiid rarely wanted to share all of his cards, but coming off of what he called the most important offseason of his life, he said he cares about how it will be remembered in the game of basketball. And he understands what remains to be done.
Chasing that ring. And Shams, we appreciate the report. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Trains the three-pointer.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. some changes here for the 76ers. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Paul George. And Jared McCain subbed in for Quentin Grimes. The Magic trail by 13. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon. And it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Now Oubre, after the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. Fires from deep. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Outside, Suggs. Banchero outside. Can they get it? And it's Suggs missing. The 76ers leading by 16. Oubre outside. Pass to Embiid. Maxey kicks to MP. The 76ers another three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And finished off by Wagner.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this positioning.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. On the 76ers with some changes. Andre Drummond comes in for Embiid. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. The 76ers leading by 17. McCain with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Oubre finds McCain. MP sets the screen for McCain. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edgecombe. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Control, confidence, Edgecombe showing it all from the midi.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jones with the bounce pass. Carter with the screen. No good with the triple. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Edgecombe. Lets the three fly. Drills it from outside. Edgecombe's got 5.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. 76ers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A score. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. The monster comes in for Oubre. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mo Wagner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Paolo Banchero comes in for Wendell Carter. Franz Wagner's checked in for Howard. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony Black.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with them.
Outside, Suggs. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Embiid finds Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight. Wagner passes to Bain. The 3 from Banchero. Maxey grabs the miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And here's Embiid. Pass to McCain. For 3, Edwards. The 76ers, another 3.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. George is checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Maxey. And the change for the Magic. Black's checked in. George with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. He gets it in there.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Fades and shoots. And it's Wagner missing.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Jared McCain. 29 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to George. Sinks the triple. George has got 5 now.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Banchero against MP. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
A look here now at the Magic. It's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the 76ers.
They've been methodical, dissecting the defense with their passing. This is what you mean by unselfish play, guys.
We could use some of that selflessness here in the studio. I kid, but yeah, I kid. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from the Monster.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Philadelphia with the ball. MP out there with Paul George. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Maxey finds George. Another three for Philadelphia.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Outside, Bain. Pass to Wagner. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him. Clock at 6. Launches a three. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Grimes. The shot's good on the assist by George. Grimes has got 5 now.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Suggs kicks to Bain. They need this. Another miss by Orlando.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Another miss by Orlando.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
MP's shot is good.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Orlando's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Wasted no time on that one. He's got 12.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes, a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, the Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Back to you guys.
Yeah, you're right. They've got great personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Wagner.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Grimes. And a wide open look for MP. No good from outside. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Well, each year, Suggs comes on a little stronger, and he has really improved his efficiency.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Mo Wagner. Wendell Carter comes in for Banchero. Anthony Black's checked in for Wagner. And Jones subbed in for Bain. And with the goal of improving offensively, Stan, the Magic have made some moves.
Well, this is a team that...
Be making a change here. MP's checked in. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mo Wagner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Paulo Banchero comes in for Carter. Wagner's checked in for Anthony Black. And it's Bain in for Jones. On the court for Orlando. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bain and Wagner. Wagner is out there with Banchero. And it's Suggs in at the 1. Pass to Edgecombe. Oubre outside. And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts, where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
Pass to MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Monsters got 12 points in just the second half. Suggs looking around. Wagner finds Banchero. Wagner outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show.
Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. McCain with the ball. MP sets the screen for McCain. He can't get it to go. And it's the Magic's ball. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Right side, Suggs. The Monster with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Lowry finds McCain. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lowry a screen on Bain. Outside for Lowry. Tries again. And MP with the layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. See you later.
MP's going to surprise a lot of people, man. He did a really good job going against those guys in Europe as grown men. I think he's a really good sleeper pick for Rookie of the Year this year. Shout out MP.
So I'm thinking about letting kids plan an education. Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one.
Hey, there he is. My favorite client and the team's newest starter. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Austin.
Yeah.
It's all pretty exciting now, isn't it?
Hey, listen, this is just the first step towards you becoming the face of the franchise.
Oh, well, I like how that sounds.
But it won't be easy, though. You got to establish yourself as the best player on a championship-caliber team.
Oh, is that all?
Listen, but if you do it, the rewards are off the charts, man.
Yeah, well, you know me, Austin. I'm not ever scared, and I'm just crazy enough to believe I could do anything.
That's why I love you, MP. Never change.